What is up, guys?
The sun.
The sun is up.
It's very bright. Even through sunglasses, I'm just like, dude, I'm blind.
Yeah. So today we are going to talk about what we consider to be damn near perfect.
I'm gonna say perfect.
Perfect fitment for an FC RX7.
Yes.
Keep in mind, this is a slightly stretched tire fitment.
I'm gonna say it's a little more than slightly.
Yeah. This is not your meaty tire perfect fitment video. But if you want to keep watching, you should.
Yes.
So let's get into it. The reason why we're going to take our wheels off
It's because I forgot.
is because Indey forgot his specs. So,
you know, when you own as many cars as I do, like, it's a fair point.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Fun fact, these are Mugen lug nuts. These are the 7-sided Mugen lug nuts.
Yes, indeed.
And these are awful.
Right.
I'm gonna be replacing these very soon. And you'll see why they're awful in only 2 seconds when they start to take it off. The concept of a 7-sided lug is really cool, but the execution of said 7-sided lug is not really cool.
So I'm gonna venture a guess because these are 18s, right?
No, these are 17s.
They're 17s.
Real quick, here's the issue.
Jeez.
That's how you get those out.
Right?
That's why the Mugen 7-sided lugs are not my friends.
This is, I'm gonna say this is probably a 9.5 in the rear.
10.
It's a 10.
This is
okay.
a 17, if I remember correctly, this is a 1710. I don't remember offset. I want to say it's around 13, 12, something like that.
It's probably 15. I think they run a 15 and a 30 pretty
and
commonly.
The front is a 17.9.
17.9.
Yeah.
So
I know that much.
because the rear's on a 245 or 225.
225, and this is on a 215.
This is a 215 with that level of stretch. So
That's
a,
a lot of
a
stretch on
9,
the front,
yeah, a 9 does make sense here.
which you can see just how much. Like, you have what, 3/8 an inch out.
Yeah, no, that's pretty significant stretch on the front for sure.
Well,
the rear
once
is
you,
not
once you pull the
too
rear
bad.
off, you'll see it's a lot actually. Well, dude, think about it. At 225 on a by 10,
Yeah,
that's a lot of stretch.
for sure.
You know, a by 8 is supposed to run a 245.
No, by 9 is a 245.
It was by an 8.
By 8 is 225.
Pretty sure it's 245. Because I had, yeah, it is because I had 8.5.
I'm on a 255 on a 9.5 on the G, and that's perfect fitment.
I had a 245 on the back of an 8.5 on the 280, and it was really good. It was meaty.
Yeah, I mean, my understanding is a 245 on a 9, 225 on an 8, 255 on a 9.5, 265 on a 10. Like, for example, these GTCs are on a 275 and it's a 9.5 in the rear. It's pretty meaty. But I mean, it all really depends, you know?
You'll get lug nuts.
We have taken off the rear wheel, and we have confirmed that this rear wheel is a 17 by 10
I was right.
plus 18. You were correct. 17 by 10 plus
We're
18.
both kind of close on offset.
Yeah, with a 245,
225.
40, 220, sorry, 225, 45, 17 on this thing.
Yeah.
So judging by that, I'm gonna guess we're looking at a 17 by 9 plus, gosh, that's a severe poke, right? So maybe a 17 by 9 plus 15 or 18, same thing.
I would say maybe 15, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, we'll find out in like a second.
I mean, that's massive poke, right? So,
Yeah. A 215 stretch on it is
yeah.
it's a hefty amount of stretch. I remember when I went to get these tires put on, I called up Grand Tire and I was like, hey guys, I have some tires with a little amount of stretch on them. A little. They're like, how much stretch? I'm like, a little, I promise.
It's just a little, I promise.
It's just a tiny amount of stretch. Don't worry about it, guys. And I took it down and they're like, you know, it's not a little amount of stretch. I'm like, questionable.
Sorry.
At best. Questionable at best.
Bonk, bonk.
I mean, they put the tires on.
Yeah.
No arguments there. Fun fact, by the way, you can check the camber on the rear there because that is got lots of camber. Same with the front. I have maxed these out on the coil.
Oh, look at that. No wear on the inside.
Isn't that weird how that goes?
It's because toe angle dictates your wear,
It's really weird.
not camber.
Don't get me wrong. Camber's going to wear a tire in a certain pattern, but it's not going to wear the inside more than it wears any other area that contacts the road. You know what I mean? Fun facts.
Especially if you take turns really hard.
This has a smidge more camber than take turn hards because they are maxed.
Right.
When I put them on, I was like, well, let's just go there.
Let's just do it all the way.
All right. There's a hefty amount of stretch on these guys.
Yes, indeed.
And they are
9.5 plus 18. Ah.
9.5s.
Okay, well,
So 10s and 9.
so if you think about it, right?
Let's go ahead and
A
get it quick. If you
a
want.
9.5 plus 18 is actually 3 millimeters more aggressive than a 9 plus 15.
Yeah.
So it's pretty close to our guesstimate.
Yeah. If you want to hold this one up, we can get a comparison of how the fronts and the rears
Stretchy
look.
stretch.
Just put it right up here to this one, honestly. Yeah, good enough.
Boom. Boom.
So-
Ton of stretch in the rear.
Well,
Front.
Tons of stretch in the front. So yeah, I'm going to put this down very carefully because, you know, the lip. There you go. So that is how big these wheels are.
Yeah.
17 by 10 plus 18. 17 by 9.5 plus 18.
So if I were to venture a guess, as far as what would constitute proper fitment with less of a stretch tire, I would say a 9 plus 30 would buy you, it would buy you 15 millimeters.
Yeah.
So you would actually you'd actually be able to run, instead of a 215 on the front, you'd be able to run like a 225, maybe even a 235.
I'd say like a 235.
Yeah.
Without too much of an issue.
And then on the rear, this is pretty good. But if this
could,
is a,
if the offset and everything was a little more correct, you could run a 245, I think.
I mean, if you ran a 9.5 plus 18 on the rear, you could run a 255 plus. You could run a 255 on the rear.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, right? This is bless you, this is only 6 millimeters more aggressive, and it's got this pretty decent tire.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you literally just cut this 10 down to a 9.5 on the rear, I mean, let's try it, right? I mean, we can't really put it down though, so I guess it
No,
wouldn't
I'm
matter.
not going to waste my time on that.
So
Point is, this is a 1710 plus 18, 17.5 plus 18. They fit, you'll see some B-roll of things.
Yep.
They fit ridiculously well. Fun little fact, these particular RPF ones came off of John Vargas, Angel Motorsports, his Black FC. That is
yes, indeed.
That is now totaled. It does not exist anymore.
Oh,
His was the only other S4 Sport with factory option sunroof I could find.
yeah.
I've seen other S4 Sports, that's not that hard to find. But with the factory fun stuffs, that's
Yeah.
a little harder to find.
All right. So that's gonna do it for
I
our
should have dropped those a little harder, huh? A la GP tires?
GP tires. That's gonna do it for our FC fitment video. Let us know what you guys thought of the tire fitment, if that was helpful for you guys, if you are considering or are running RPF ones, or what you guys are running on
Or
your
if you're
FCs.
running, whatever size you're running. I know 15, 16 is a lot more common on FCs.
I would actually love to know what size wheels, what type and what size wheels you guys are running with, what type of tire and
all the
that
fun stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
cool. Yeah.
you know, this is a really fitment type of fitment. You know what I mean? It's fitted.
Fitment type of fitment.
You know, it's a word.
Yeah.
But you know, a lot of
Yeah.
FCs run more performance oriented.
Yeah.
You know.
So let us know what you guys are running. Let us know what you guys thought of the videos in the comments down below. And if you liked the video, please make sure to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. We'll see you in the next one.
And we appreciate you guys.